Yo, how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully everybody is doing well this evening. We are back again tonight with some Mass Effect 3. Last night we started Leviathan, and for a little bit I thought maybe I was going to get to finish it, but I did not get to finish it. So we are going to finish Leviathan tonight and hopefully start on the Act 3 of the main game. We're starting to come down the home stretch of this game. So getting pretty close. Then after we get finish the base game, we're going to do the Citadel DLC. So yeah, we still got a little bit to go, but we're kind of making our way through. So let's just get right on into it. See if we can finish off this Leviathan DLC. We got basically one mission until the DLC is done. So, but before we leave, very important, always important. No, I'm a little sad that, in Mass Effect 1, whoever you choose as your romance option, your love interest, there will be a picture of them in your cabin, right there, where I'm looking right here, next to where the metals frame is. Why don't I have a picture of Jack? At the very least, I should have a picture of Jack right there. That makes me a little sad. All right, onward. Doing a good job, guys. All right. Let's get down. And let's go find Leviathan. All right, leave orbit. All right, and it was in Sigurd's Cradle. Just curious if I have anything here I need to get. Not yet, that's okay. Alright. Let's go. The only system without something there to scan so far. Alright, let's be right there. Very good. Alright, and boom. Search successful. Scans reveal a faint trace of a Leviathan's energy signature. A closer examination required for confirmation.
These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
All right. Before we do that, make sure we're 100%. We are. All right. Onward we go. So I'm going to do exactly like I have been doing. It's been working out really well. I'm going to take Tali and Liara. Because that just biotic combinations all over the place, and I can create my own tech combinations with incendiary ammo. Alright, and that's all fine. My guns are good. Now, I've got 7 skill points, but I'm at level 60. I'm not going to get any more after this. I only have one place to put them. We'll put them right here in cryo. We're not going to do squad cryo. That's not useful at all. Excuse me. I'm going to turn my mic down just a little bit. Seems to be a little loud. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, anybody else have anything? Yep, we'll give you defense drone number 3, and you're done. And you can have stasis number 3. So everybody is completely maxed out. Very good. And the radio's still on. Do we got the radio in the shuttle too? Oh, no radio in the shuttle. That's a bummer.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Yes, it was.
Expecting to find. Bryson's team called it a Reaper killer. From what we've seen, it doesn't want to be found.
Probably a good reason for that.
We're here.
But after that, if it's a Reaper, even one that went rogue, do we really want help from something like that?
Huh. It's the cost of winning.
We're not going to win this war by turning away help, even if it does have blood on its hands.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
Really deep underwater.
Nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
It's a graveyard.
That's possible.
The Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, though I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find
It
out.
does go into space, so it makes sense that it would go into the ocean.
Try to pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Oh, that sucks.
Everyone all right?
My suit's intact. Maybe a few bruises under it.
Nah, you'll be fine,
How's the
Kelly.
shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy
Alright,
that.
so
Look at all this. Whatever that pulse was, we're not the first to get hit.
you are right.
Leviathan's last line of defense.
Oh, we got a new gun we're not going to use. Data pad. Atten Brooks, the hull will hold. That's what they say. Whatever God watches over Ezo Prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaces enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful that we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle, what downed us in the first place? Kunshin says it wasn't lightning, it was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Tonight, the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. All right. And we got medical kits. Although there's no real point.
It's one of the artifacts.
It is one of the
Explains
artifacts.
why no one gets out of here.
So you could just shoot these, but as far as I know, shooting these does nothing as far as how the game runs or anything like that. So I'm not going to waste the ammo on it. Shin Kunshin. Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you could call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengage. The distress beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding, so it's not an EMP. Without a distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain orders us to collect rainwater and set up tents on the deck. It keeps us busy. Brooke has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. Alright. Oh, dead dude.
Any idea how old these are?
Difficult to say. If there was equipment around, I could get a reading.
Alright, let's keep looking around. Star charts, very cool. Data pad. The rations will hold us 2 more days. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom and it came up with a bioluminescent plant life. None of it's edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done. Romero and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting and their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshin's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here. Now will they? It's getting cold. All right. We're kind of getting a tail here through data pads. Hello. How are you? Captain Abel Pratt. Ramos is our first death. He tried to throw one of those spheres overboard and something happened. Kunshin, maybe 3 or 4 others, started beating him like madmen. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I'm no longer in control. I held a funeral to keep order. The crew would have been at his body like wild dogs. We compromised. He will be tethered in the water to attract scavenging animals that will catch for food. If he doesn't get a bite within 3 of these planet days, we'll cut him loose as a water burial. We've sealed the Tritons off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. My kingdom for a shark. Well, hello, big dude.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
It may not be Cerberus technology at all. Regardless, it doesn't work.
It looks like Cerberus. Alright, and Encarna Camacho, the captain gets it now. He tried to lock himself in the ship, screaming that he had to fix it. We were gentle, one person for each limb. We let him rest on the sphere. Sometime in the middle of the night, he came around, and now he agrees. We won't leave. Why would we? I think this will be my last entry. Everyone here understands me. If anyone finds us, they might feel differently, but that can be fixed in time. It's so good not to be hungry anymore. So basically, the spheres are making them not care. Basically, it's a tale of indoctrination. Good times. Nothing back over here. Alright, the game's just kind of waiting.
Look, up there!
It's a Reaper!
They were right behind us!
Protect the shuttle!
Alright. Let's get back to the shuttle. Hey! No shooting! Alright, now, let's use our abilities here, children. Alright, shields please, or take away shields, and then Liara, do your thing. Quickly, there we go. Everybody just go for a ride. Ow, ow, ow. No bueno. Tally, put a drone out there, would you please? Thank you. Oh, I'm not doing my... Okay, yeah, but should put on the ammo. That would probably help. You can't do anything with you yet. That's fine. Ow. There we go.
Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Get busy, dude. Oh, I can't shoot. There we go. Hold on, guys. Up, Tally, little hint here. Thank you. Yo, Win 7. What is going on, my friend? How are you doing? I am doing well. Trying to get Leviathan finished off. You can blow up. You can blow up. And, well, good job. Drones are awesome. Alright, get out of the way of that. Girls. You're right there on the grenades, girls. Oh, I got to do it over there, too. Alright, no problem. Oh, hello.
What happened to almost there? In development, Commander. Fixing it now.
Oh, that was close. Oh, another one. Alright, we got this.
Cover fire.
I will take all the explosion in the world, thank you. Alright. Liara, can you please get up, please? Thank you. Your internet is slow right now, you don't want? Well, that's a bummer. You got something downloading in the background or something? Oh, hello. And singularity, Liara, please. Like now? Thank you. Liara, you're a little slow on this. Alright, we got some dude over here. Alright, that's fine. Oh, hello there. And there we go. Up you go. Up you go. Are you going to walk into that too? Yeah, why don't you? Alright, music changed. Oh, okay.
Damn it. Cortez is in trouble.
Yep, get over there. Alright. If you wouldn't mind, please. Liara, you gotta be quicker on that.
Commander, I've got enemy contact.
Yeah, we're coming. Ow, I'm trying to get to Cortez. Okay, why don't we do singularity over there, please? Liara. I would like a singularity over there, please. Okay, Hagridden, spammer, thank you very much, goodbye. You think it's rain? I hate it when that happens. Alright, let's get a drone over there. let's you get up. And explosions for everyone. Okay, are you guys finally back over here now? Thank you. Alright, that was not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. Alright, he just went. See ya. What do we have over here? And yep, right there. Very good. Liara, if you would be so kind. Up you go.
Okay, we're clear.
Nice work, Commander.
Of course.
There's a development. We need to talk.
Alright, let's talk. Oh, hold on. Gotta get stuff. Oh, hello, Hydra. I will keep that handy. Remember that's there.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
Can the Normandy extract us?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Alright, we take care of these guys. Oh, we got Reaper bits all over the
We
place.
aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
Alright, how are we gonna do that?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
Alright, let's do it.
We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. You're not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. Time's wasted.
Wait a minute. Are we seriously considering?
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I guess we are.
Yes, we are.
Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in.
Alright, well, give it to me. There we go. Huh! I didn't realize that's what it was for. Alright. Alright, Liara, take care of this for me, please. Thank you. Alright, where's it at? Alright, let's go over there. Alright, there we go. You got another one for me?
Another power cell for you, Commander.
Yep, thank you.
Get another power cell, Shepard. We'll
Working on it. Oh, here. Let's do. Yep, that guy right there. And where we get the power cell over here. Very good. All right. Hey! I did not go to cover. Alright. Alright, well I gotta kill this dude. He's being annoying. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have to one-man this. Alright. Alright, what we got here? That's it. We got this covered. Oh, girls are up. Good job, girls. Alright, still going? Alright.
One more cell, Commander.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, thank you. Just gonna take it right back to the same place. Hey there. How about some explosions for you? Oh, we got two of these. Hey, don't think so. Oh, no. Bad. Okay. Hey, stay off her. Collateral damage. I did get the Husk Kid. And I activate it every time I'm near it. Alright, let's get on here. Very good. Yay, we got it!
Cargo doors are opening, Commander. That mech is all yours. It should still have weapons capability.
Alright. Yeah, they start. Okay, I didn't realize. I didn't even notice this on my playthroughs until this playthrough. That if you're in the Atlas mech, your squad mates will just use their powers without you commanding them, because you can't command them. Because you can't command them when they're in the thing. There we go. Really? Both of you guys are dead? I don't think so. Hey! Hey, where'd you go? There we go. Alright, we got them all.
That did it. Looks like we're in the clear now, Commander.
Alright.
Good.
Let's go get in the water.
In the water before they come back.
Oh wait, hold on. I see stuff I need to grab.
Ready to dive. I should check it over first.
Alright, just a minute. I see something I need to pick up. It's loot. You're in the mech, you don't need them. Sometimes you don't. The mech you don't have much mobility in the mech at all. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's see if there's anything over here. There we go. I will take that. That was a very, very awkward way to get into the mech, Shepard. Alright, Cortez, let's go do the inspection.
Alright, Commander. Let's get you out of there and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, are you sure about this?
Yeah, Stick Shepard will be fine.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch.
Engaging systems. Ready.
Testing comlink.
I read you.
Yeah, we're good. Basically, it's just one long cutscene now for the rest of the DLC. So I'm going to eat some chips while I'm watching and talking.
2, 1.
That's a lot of debris.
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez!
Dick Shepard's all alone. Uh-oh, pressure's causing issues. I guess we get to control a little bit longer before we get the final cutscene.
Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I finished the major descent. Can't
I don't know if
see
that's
much
the
here.
same ship or a
Suit is
bigger ship.
Holding out.
Oh wait,
Emergency systems have come online. Life support operation.
is that a Reaper? No, it can't be a Reaper. Well, I guess it could be. Alright, which direction do I need to go? Is it this way? Okay.
Scanner indicates the probe is below my position. Looking for a way down.
Alright. The atmosphere in this level is really good.
Critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now.
This part of the mission is essentially just on rails. There's really no reason for you to be controlling the mech or doing anything. I mean, it might as well just be on rails. Because you can't do anything. There's nothing that's going to kill you. There's no combat. There's nothing like that.
Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop.
I hope so. Because this mech can't take any more.
Can't say anything just yet.
And down we go.
Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving.
Alright. The Apex race, yep. They are indeed that. You kind of wonder, is Leviathan the first evolved species, intelligently evolved species in the universe or in the galaxy? Kind of makes you wonder about that. Clearly not far enough.
I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more.
So this is like near criminal that this DLC was not part of the main game.
Dan, what's happening?
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature will be revealed to us. Accept this.
So, I was thinking about this last night. Maybe it's stupid, maybe it's not, but I was thinking about this last night, that essentially right now, the Leviathans have taken over Shepard. Now, he's not necessarily indoctrinated. But he is taken over. And I think there's a distinction between these two. And I'm not sure I can verbalize it really, but anyway. But the Reaper's version of indoctrination is an offshoot of this mind control. So it seems like Leviathan had to actually exert a good amount of force to be able to gain control of Shepard. So that kind of, to me, kind of goes maybe, says maybe two things. One, Shepard's unique in that he is able to resist indoctrination exceptionally more than other races or other humans, even for that matter. To me, it kind of, depending on how you look at it, it could actually kind of, second thing is kind of debunks the indoctrination theory that a lot of people have that said, people that did not like the ending of this game, that say that Shepard was indoctrinated, 3 didn't actually happen, this and that, and then this. And that doesn't mean that Shepard's not affected by the indoctrination attempts by the Reapers. That could explain like his dreams and different stuff like that. But, that would, it kind of debunks the whole indoctrination theory that a lot of people had about Shepard. And BioWare just actually came out and said Shepard was never indoctrinated, and that and that's just canon. That's just the way it is. But to me, this kind of debunks that to a certain degree because, and it says this a little bit more in the dialogue here, they are fascinated, the Leviathan are fascinated with Shepard, that they were not able to really take control of him without a great amount of force. So that, to me, that kind of says that Reapers couldn't have indoctrinated him because, one, their indoctrination is like a technical version of the organic, I guess, indoctrination that the Leviathan has. And so it's not as powerful as the Leviathans, so therefore it would take even more effort for the Reapers to truly indoctrinate Shepard. So that's just that's just something I was thinking about last night that I think, kind of to me debunks the theory that Shepard was indoctrinated, and through, at various times. The different theories are saying he was indoctrinated back in Mass Effect 1, some say in Mass Effect 2, and then some say, at some point during this game. I think he can't be indoctrinated for some reason or another, and they don't explain it. They never explain it, but they just kind of hint at it. You are the chosen one. Maybe Dick Shepard is the chosen one. I don't know. But to me, that there's something different about Shepard. There always is something different about Shepard. Throughout the entire game, he's special. He's like one of the most powerful people in the universe. To some degree. Otherwise, why can he do everything that he does? Why does everybody depend on Shepard? Is it his charisma, his natural leadership abilities? Yes, no, maybe I'm just reaching here. It's a video game. It's fantasy. What the fuck, But like I said, to me, this kind of debunks the indoctrination theory. All right, we're wasting time. Let's get it.
You took down the Reaper. You can help us win this war. Why the hell are you hiding down here?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past cycles. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought.
But not Shepard.
You are different.
There it is. He's different.
Witnessed your actions in this cycle. The destruction of Sovereign. The fall of the Collectors. The Reapers perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why. Before the cycles, our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest. From our essence, the first Reaper was created. You call it Harbinger.
So these guys, Leviathans, kind of see themselves as deities. They see themselves as gods, and they consider themselves benevolent gods. Even they care for the less evolved species. They care for them, and they try to help them. But they basically would self-destruct in the whole cycle, which is the theme of this game. They create an AI, artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence rebels against them, and it's almost like the Leviathan thought they were immune from that whole cycle. They thought, oh, I'll just create an artificial intelligence of my own. Nothing could go wrong there. What could possibly go wrong? And just like every other intelligent species that was less evolved, their own artificial intelligence, their own artificial intelligence rebelled against them. It's kind of like, but from the Reaper standpoint, they're doing what they were programmed to do. It's kind of like a monkey's paw wish. You make a wish and it comes true in the worst possible way. The Reapers, wished for this intelligence to come up with a solution. And from the Reaper standpoint, or Leviathan's created from the Reaper standpoint, they are doing what they were told. They are taking all of the knowledge, the essence, as Leviathan just says, and they are putting it into Reaper form to preserve that organic life. And it's bullshit, of course, but from their standpoint, they're doing their programs. Kind of like a genie's wish going wrong. But there's a certain level of irony there. It's like they're sitting there not really laughing, but like, those fucking, lesser evolved species are not giving us tribute because they're dying off because they're creating AI. And then they go and create their own AI. What the hell do they expect would happen? All right.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience.
That's exactly, there it is.
Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will.
They were spoiled.
Every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we
they fucked up
for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination is not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
Yeah, you're not in the shadows anymore, dude.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning, no reason given when they turned against us.
So the Reapers that it created indoctrinate other species to collect data and do research for them.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper, perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image.
Except for the one in Mass Effect 2, which was like a human-shaped Reaper.
Organics.
A Terminator.
Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an
Terma Reaper, exactly.
Evolution, its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
So what this is saying here, essentially, is if I'm interpreting this correctly, which I hope I am, but I might not be, is the Reapers are looking for an understanding of organic life. Now, unknown to the Reapers, they gave the Geth this to some degree. The Geth have an using the Reaper upgrades, the Geth, combined with how the Quarians built them with their network intelligence, Legion gave them, the Reapers understanding black. You're getting mic static? Sorry about that, man. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, I know where it is. My air conditioner's on. We got to turn my AC off. Anyway. Yeah, it's still a little static on there. I don't know where it's coming from. Anyway, I'll look at that later. I might have to go back to the other mic on future shit. Anyway, so the Geth don't have that, understanding, but the Reapers are trying to get an understanding of organic life. In fact, the Catalyst says so when he's talking about the synthesis ending of the game. You know, to me, none of the endings are good endings. The synthesis is kind of your less evil ending, in my opinion. I guess. I don't know. I mean, you're combining technology and organics without the consent of every living being or every form of life in the universe or in the galaxy. But it's interesting, and you know, the Geth have it, or otherwise we wouldn't have been able to have peace between the Quarians and the Geth. And you know, the Reapers are looking for that, and they don't realize the Geth have that at this point. So anyway, continuing on.
What do you know about the Crucible?
Has never been completed. Those who have tried to the harvest. Its outcome
Will you help stop the cycle?
No, it's a lapel mic, just like it's background.
Wait!
No, it does not need
No.
to.
You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
we will survive. As a servant of our needs. The rest.
If you release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
And that's your fault.
You're responsible for this. Every race that's ever been destroyed is because of you. And now the Reapers will destroy you too. Unless you start fighting. Even if you survive the battle today,
Pretty bad.
the Reapers
You know
won't
what? I tried to
stop.
listen for it the other night, and it
Ever.
wasn't that bad before.
Release me and Gambit against Kindless, once and for all.
Your confidence is singular.
I've earned it. Out there fighting. Where you should be.
It's clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more.
All right, I'll just run on the condenser mic then for the rest of the stream,
Fight.
and I might see if I can try to diagnose it later.
Or any lesser race. We were the first, the apex race. We will survive.
I will survive.
Those who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become.
Is that better with this mic?
Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
Ooh, that's a good title for the episode. I'll have to try to remember that. That's a little shame that the lapel mic just wasn't cutting it. That makes me a little sad. Audio can be a very tricky thing with streaming, or you know, just in general. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Uh-oh, Shepard's not looking too good. Dick Shepard needs help. Yeah, I think he said it way too fast. He got the bends. Come on, get him up.
Cortez, status!
Now, if you have your romance interest, your romance or love interest with you on that, when you come up, she says something really crazy, like Liara say something like, "Nobody gets their tentacles into you except for me," or something like that. It's kind of funny. You hear that's dangerous? Yeah, I've heard that too. Hopefully, I will never have to experience that. Bye, Reaper. All right.
Shepard, goddess, he's freezing.
He's fine. Dick's fine.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back.
What happened down there?
We found it. It's real. And a lot more than we ever imagined.
Some really crazy shit.
So was it worth almost dying for?
Can't keep Dick Shepard down. No, you cannot.
It was. We exposed it. Pushed it into the light. Whether it likes it or not, it's a part of this war now.
It's part of the Dick Shepard show.
That's amazing.
Yeah. One for the history books.
All right, now we should just be able to go straight to Thessia.
Commander, I finished reading
Or wait, no, we got to sit down and talk to
The
the
Alliance
counselor.
wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
All right, now Leviathan enthrallment team. That does not sound good at all. All right, so I mean, yeah, we're doing pretty good on our military strength. I think we're gonna win this. All right. Off we go. Let's hit the Citadel. You know what? One thing I never checked. Hold on. You know, Edie and James both recorded audio for this DLC. Why don't I see if they have anything to say about this? You know, I'm pretty sure I've checked before and I don't think they do, but let's see.
So the Reapers did not fully
Okay.
exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
Damn it.
Shepard, you are staring.
No, sorry, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
All right, so Edie did have something. I guess usually when I'm playing this game, by the time I hit this point of the playthrough, I'm already kind of itching to get to the end of it. So let's go see who else has something to say. All right, and nope, let me move. Thank you, Cortez.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure, no problem.
Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time.
Cortez is a very worrying type of dude. All right, James, you got anything?
With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Nah, we could have done it without him.
Too bad Anne never got to see her dad's work pay off.
What? Anne died? Oh well.
Hey, Commander.
He kind of acted like she was going to live. Oh well, I guess she died. It's a good thing I will probably never do a Renegade run like this ever again of this game. I much prefer the Paragon runs. Guys, what you doing? Alright, we haven't talked to Javik in a while. What has he got to say?
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from.
Yeah, he's not bitter at all.
Your Liara Asari asks many questions. You'd think she'd never seen a Prothean before.
Dude, nobody alive has.
How do you see with only 2 eyes? Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle.
Have you seen the Batarians?
Commander.
Alright, continuing on. Alright, Engineer Twins.
Okay, toughest mission.
Horizon.
No fair,
You guys still
I
aren't
haven't
talking.
joined up with you yet.
Fine, the Dead Reaper then.
Really? The Husks just ran up to us.
Have you ever noticed that I carry a sniper rifle? You're the one who likes things at short range.
And you prefer to keep everything at a distance.
Uh-oh, hints.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Creepiest thing we fought.
The Thorian. But wait, what did you mean?
I didn't mean anything. I'm going with the Rachni.
The Queen? But we didn't fight her either time.
No, the little ones. They look like spiders and they scuttle right toward you.
I thought you liked it when things got up close and personal.
I guess it depends on who it is.
Hint, hint. Tally's giving him a hint. Fun fact, Tally screams like a little girl if you take her to on the Rachni mission where Grunt's at in this game. It's pretty hilarious. Anything I can buy? Nope. Alright, fine. I do love in this mod that as you go throughout the game, you get different people on the ship, and the ship just looks more active. It looks more like you would expect a warship to look. Oh, there you are, Ken. Keep up the good work, buddy. Let's keep going. Anybody in here? Nobody talking, at least. Alright, and hello.
I've been thinking about what we learned, Shepard. The thing is, I don't really care what the Reapers are or where they're from. They're
That's
monsters
always important.
that need to be put down. That's all I
Don't
need
disagree
to
with
know.
that.
Hey there.
Hey there. Alright, anybody on this other one? Anybody in here? Nope, alright. Well, hello, where's the bartender? Okay, that is really cool. I like that. Alright, and okay, everybody's in their normal spots, that's fine. Hey, dude, someone's waiting at the bar. You need to go give him a drink.
Please, enjoy your day.
I will, thank you.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien. I hope it helps against the Reapers.
Well, it kind of just killed one.
It's good to see you.
Alright, check in with Garrus.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these Reapers forever. From
Don't
Sovereign
say.
to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass the whole time. But at least we're starting to see the big picture. Never really thought we'd get any answers. Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger.
Indeed it does.
Another time, maybe.
Okay, fine. See you later, Garrus. Alright, now let's go to the Citadel and talk to the Asari Counselor. I keep getting sidetracked. Onward we go. over here. And here. We are not doing the apartment. Happens a lot in these games. Yeah. It does indeed. But that's a good thing. It really is. Getting sidetracked and having lots of things to do is a good thing.
Do you need ground transport?
All right, let's go to the embassies, please.
Yes, Commander.
All right, let's go. Is there any man here I need to worry about? Counselor. Jacob's there. We'll stop by Huerta real fast as well. All right. So let's talk to her. Hello.
No, I know what I said.
Okay, you got that. That's fine. Hey, hello.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Go ahead.
Holding sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
Elcor warriors.
Do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
It might be too late.
If the Reapers are already there.
Desperately, you are the only one who might make the attempt. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive.
Alright, we'll do what we can.
I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Alright, maybe they'll finally let me go to that planet and get it. Alright, so... let's check in here real fast just in case. Maybe there's something on the computer there that I have missed before. Be nice if we could go a little faster. Alright, nothing I need there. I think that was one of the things they said they added to the Legendary Edition, is they're making it to where like your non-combat walk can be much faster. Which I will like that very much.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard.
Have you found something?
We're continuing our investigation into Counselor Udina's activities. It's still not clear how he managed the coup attempt.
Lots and
However,
lots of money and
I need to speak with
resources.
you on another matter. Matters have taken a serious turn for the Asari Republics. We understand your crucible is still missing an important component. The catalyst, I believe you call it.
Do you know where it is?
You're standing on it. Oh, wait, spoiler.
Unfortunately, no. But we do have an artifact on our home world, Thessia, classified at the highest levels.
What is it?
Suffice it to say, it may help you identify the catalyst. The artifact is in a temple located at these coordinates. A scientific team there will provide assistance.
Alright, why the secrecy?
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Even our allies can have their own agenda. A balance of power exists in the galaxy that we
my
don't
agenda
wish to
is
accept.
to save the
Reapers
galaxy.
are doing that right now.
I don't give a shit about power.
With you.
Why the sudden cooperation?
Events have forced our hand. The homeworld has never been threatened before. Thessia has always been an oasis in a galaxy full of turmoil. The Reapers are about
Wonder
to
how they
change
moved
that.
the Citadel.
I'll do what I can.
That's a good question.
More
I
lives
would give that
depend
some
on
thought.
you than any soul should have to bear. You have my prayers.
Are we doing this whole cheek thing again like Shiara did in the first game? That's always been kind of weird. Alright. Let's go check on the Asari girls in the hospital real fast. Excuse me, can't clear my throat.
Spectre status.
Alright. We're at the hospital. This will be fast.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Alright, anything going
We
here?
tried to run again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl, her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I'm so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and then Naira. I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Okay, remember that name, Hillary. That's important. I'm going to go to another floor and then come back and see if I can finish that dialogue. Because it's going to be coming up here pretty soon, and it's going to be important.
One moment, please.
So I'm going to go back to it here in a second. But remember that name, Hillary.
Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Okay, can't talk to that dude. All right, it's fine. All right, let's go back to the hospital.
Status recognized. One moment, please.
See if I can trigger another set of dialogue. And I'll just go and finish it off.
Arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
In addition to your medical discharge, the government wants to give you a medal. The intel you provided when that shuttle finally found you, you saved a lot of lives.
And I killed those farmers.
They were indoctrinated. You had to defend yourself. And as for Hillary...
Poor Hillary.
Idiot. When I took a shower and left my gun in the bedroom, I killed them. Naira. At least she can blame the Reapers. But I'm just... me. Color on my eyes. Did they turn back after? Could I get that gun now?
I'll see what I can do.
All right, so I'm gonna go switch floors and then come back again real fast. I think that's it. She should leave now. I'll go back and she should be gone. I know you don't have to leave, but it's not consistent. Like I could go to the other side of the hospital and then come back, and a lot of times it'll reset, but it's not consistent. Sometimes it doesn't work. This works every time.
Now arriving at
Okay, so she's gone now, so there's no longer someone there. Now, I'm going to go back to the Normandy and check the computer.
Now arriving at
Back on the
docking bay
Normandy.
D24.
Thank you.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private
Oh, thank you. All right, so L-core extraction. The L-core pushing through and demonic channels to get their aid. We could play for 3 to give a cover. Be a Reaper trap, though in presence fence is increasing either way. The L-core have orders. We start these volts retaking Earth. Senior staff are split on the idea in any event. Okay, I'll come back to that. So anyway, now right here you should have this. It says Huntress, some word, Tigoni is a patient at Huerta Memorial Hospital. She is currently on stress leave due to a mission on the human colony of Tiptree, where she was forced to kill a human civilian to prevent both of them from being discovered by Reaper forces. Tigoni has repeatedly requested a permit to carry weapons on the Citadel. The request has been denied because of Tigoni's paranoia and the possibility of self-inflicted harm. Spectre Authority can override these security measures and grant Tigoni the right to a firearm. Now, we're going to do this. And the reason is twofold. Reason number one, we are Dick Shepard and we are Renegade. Reason number two, revenge. Reason being, because if we give her the gun, she will kill herself, along with a lot of other people. Granted. However, she will kill herself. And the reason that's revenge with her killing herself is because she killed Hillary. Hillary is Joker's little sister. So, fuck her. She can die. Authorize. Alright, let's see. Now, I saw that email. I think it's part of the mod where, to go to Dakuna, I think it's like part of the mod where we can have the 5th Fleet and go and rescue them. I'm going to see if it'll let me rescue them instead. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to have the fleet go in there and rescue them because that's new content. I've never seen what happens if you do that. So, what's this? Oh, it reordered everything. Okay, here we go. Deploy the fleet. We're going to go and deploy the fleet because I don't know what's going to happen. It's new content. There we go. Off they go. All right, let's go to Athesia. We got, oh, we could still, okay, so we can go see what happens with the extraction. Let's go straight up there. Very good. All right, excellent. Oh, shit. That was fast. Hello? Okay, okay. Elcor Flotilla, very good. And here. So we scan this. Awesome sauce. Extraction of Dakuna, allied success, very nice. Dakuna Legionaries. Code of the Ancients. Very good. So I can turn those in. Elcor Troopers. Awesome. And off we pop.
Evasion successful.
Now, after yet another distraction, let's go to Thessia. Anything else?
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
Ah, we gotta do it.
It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
Well, that's alright, Liara. We were gonna take you anyway. So now, going against what I normally would do, like I would have just taken Tali, I'm going to take Javik. And that's because Javik has got a lot of very, very interesting content specific to this mission. A lot of extra stuff. So we're going to take Javik. And also, it's a lot of lore stuff that is just absolutely insane that they hid behind DLC. Fucking EA. Okay, all that's fine. Yep, all good. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Damn, I've done nothing with Javik. All right, get Dark Channel. We're going to upgrade that to the max. Now, I need him to be able to do... Okay, power duration, damage. I'm going to go ahead and do duration, because this thing is nuts. Dark Channel is. Increase recharge speed. No question about that. And then damage to armor and barriers. That is also going to be very important. Now, lift grenade. We're going to max this out. Damage, impact radius. We're going to go damage. Power duration. No, we're going to increase grenades. Slam flowing targets to ground. Lift force off. Increase damage. So we're going to increase the damage. And we're going to look at here. Pull's basically going to be useless, but we'll put a little bit into it. Damage, health and shield bonuses. Yes, we want you to live a little bit longer. Power damage, weapon damage. Power damage, of course. Squad mate shield recharge speed. Squad power damage, duration, and force. So I think we're going to do this one. Alright, and then pull or slam. Does pull do anything to shields? No, it goes 2 targets. Recharge speed. Although damage lifted to target could be interesting. Now let's go look at slam. Force, impact, that will do force. Increase damage. Alright, I'll do that. Incapacitate slam targets. Recharge speed, definitely. And then this one, just the first 2. Alright, everything else is good. I'm just going to have 3 points that I am never ever going to be able to use, ever.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
That doesn't sound
Sounds
suspicious.
like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Venezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes, that's not new information.
Yes. We had to kill her.
You weren't there.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
Yep, let's
I know
go.
it's difficult, Liara, but he's right. You could spend all day counting casualties.
When you should be avenging them.
I'm sorry. I can't be that callous.
War doesn't always provide you a choice.
He's got such good dialogue on this mission. He's still an ass, no question. Javik is absolutely an ass.
This can't be
Alright,
happening.
let's go. Make sure I got all of our armor on. There we go.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Well, get your ass down here. I'm already down here. What's your problem?
You must be Commander Shepard.
Yep, let me loot you first. I gotta grab everything not nailed down. Hold on, I'll be with you in just a second.
Where are the reinforcements? This is Task Force Pandora.
Hello.
Commander, we heard.
Uh-oh.
The barrier's been breached. Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there.
Alright, fine. Issue things. Alright, he's down. And And you're down. Alright, and more. Goodbye. And and they're not even getting a chance to fully spawn yet. We're just making a pile of brutes right there. It's a good time. Oh shit! I didn't even see those guys. Sorry. I didn't see those guys. I'm just sitting there. I'm just sitting there killing the brutes. I didn't even see those guys.
Outpost Tychus. Commander, we heard.
Wow, that was just stupid. Yeah, really. Shoot 'em! Oh, yeah. Oh, shitballs. This is hardcore. Anything else? I'm working on it. They're, oh shit, they're going right there. Wow.
I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs.
I'll listen to those orders.
Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
Alright, what are your orders?
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
Yeah, there's a good reason.
This comes from the highest levels of your government. They can't risk a leak.
Standing here dying 3 at a time is risky too. Care to give us a reason?
It's too complicated. I need to get into that temple, and you're gonna help me do it.
You're too late. One of our outposts lost contact with the scientists over there.
Well, we're still going.
I still need to reach them.
Now, if you didn't have Javik with you, you'd get like either a red text or blue text or a trigger of some kind to get her to help you.
I'm not sacrificing my people just because some human I've never met says I should. I don't know you, but I do know if I don't pull my people out, they're all dead.
Wait! I sense you the lineage of a leader, a warrior's skill and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
He knows what he's talking about.
I don't doubt it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia.
You might be in for a shock.
Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
Oh, those assholes. Hey, good job.
This has to end.
Drop straight from your aim. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come.
Oh, good explosion. I love the explosions. They're so good.
Staggered approach.
Alright, Javik, I need you to do something useful here.
Use cover.
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Then move. Get off the bridge.
Didn't really do a lot of damage to the shields, but at least it caused an explosion. continuing on. Anything up here? I can't remember. Nope.
On that building! We got fire!
Uh-oh. They're not doing so well.
No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Liara.
Those things are slaughtering my people!
Well, we're gonna kill them, don't worry.
Take cover!
Alright, Javik, use your thing here. Up that. That was not even remotely what I needed, Javik. There we go. Hello. Explosions are us.
Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
Nice. Another explosion. Explosions are good. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. Ooh, let's see what this does. Ooh, nice. All right. Good. Next to nothing. Fine. Even the explosions sound cool.
They just won't stop!
Well, of course not. Alright, do some grenades, please. Wow, good dodge, man. Oh, these bastards with the shields. It's annoying. I will not run out of shields before you do.
More of them ahead.
What? Oh, okay. Alright, we're fine. We just need something to damage our shields better with. Alright, that. Lift them up. Very nice. Ow, come on. I think we're gonna have a Banshee here coming in just a second. Maybe.
That door ahead
Yep.
looks like our...
Feel like that should be what happens here. Alright. So there. Yep, there she is. Alright, just grenade these guys. Alright, warper please. And dark channel.
Keep up the pressure!
Yep.
This one!
Alright, get dark channel again. There we go. Good job, guys.
All right. Let's get moving before more of them come back.
Well done, guys. Alright, see if there's anything here I can pick up, and I can top up my ammo. Oh,
There's
nope,
a ramp
I did
here,
not do
Shepard.
that.
Might be our way through.
No, I'm trying to find loot, just in case. Where are we going here? We can't go up that way.
I still
Come
can't
up
face
here.
those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They
Don't
assumed
ask.
we would hesitate to kill them.
You asked.
Did you?
What answer
Shepard,
do you prefer?
you
None.
should not have asked.
Let's stop talking about this.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, big boy. That's a big boy.
My people are devils. They change their minds when the Reapers arrive.
Alright. Take care of these guys. Explosions. More explosions. You get an explosion. You get an explosion. Everybody gets an explosion. And then blink and you'll miss it. There's a widow somewhere over here.
How long can you hold out?
As long as it takes. You really wouldn't fall.
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
And let's do some damage.
There we go. Get those barriers down. Alright, you guys need to do something about his shield. Shield down. There we go. Alright, you get explosion. There we go. There. Come on, get those shields down. All we have for shields is plain old bullets. Don't really have any powers that can deal with shields.
The Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Go towards the Reaper. Go towards certain death. There was a widow in here. I remember it was a thing. I mean, I bought it. I mean, I got it earlier in the game through the mod, but still. Alright, onward we go. This section's interesting.
This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
You think you might be shocked there, Shepard. And down you go.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
Yeah, no choice.
We need them. We need to be in that temple. Casualties are unavoidable.
In that case, casualties are about the only thing I can guarantee you. Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is there anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound.
Where's Red 5?
Weapons are hot.
Ugh.
Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired.
Uh-oh, they got rockets.
The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
No, we gotta kill all of them first. Alright. Abilities on these guys, please. Thank you. Come on. Kill that bitch. Alright, let's do a grenade right there, please. Jevik, sir. Oh shit! Nope. No. There we go. She's down. Good job, guys. Ow! Alright, go ahead and do down him, please. Thank you. More, please. Alright, Javik, do your thing. Those you did every time.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Hey, I just killed them all. I don't know what that air support did.
Move! Now's our chance!
God, I hate those eggs. Kind of remind me of alien eggs. Alright, Liara, do something about these guys. Thank you. Man, they should make sure we can kill that. We can kill that thing. Are we gonna activate that thing? There we go. Ow! The Reapers have air support too. I didn't hear that before. Ouch. Damn it. Well, I'm trying with these shooting rockets all the freaking time. Well, holy shit, they're both down. Alright, well, fuck. Guess they're getting up. Alright, and let's give this guy this. Let's give this guy this. Okay, can you guys like get into cover? No, like in cover. In. Fine, get right here. There we go. Alright, give you a grenade.
I'm on it.
Liara. Really? There we go. Somebody died.
I'm in trouble. My shield just took damage.
Sorry. Alright, I'll take this guy. Come on, reload. Thank you. Javik, you're doing great, my friend. Alright, kill these dudes.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Yeah, you kept dying. What's wrong with you? Alright. Get all of the ammo. That is pretty, though. That is very pretty. You know, the structures do look very similar to the Prothean structures in the flashbacks that we had on Eden Prime. Hello there. Thank you.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Interesting indeed. Lots of interesting lore incoming.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I'll take that. Thank you.
Something's wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for.
Alright, let's look at all the artifacts. Very good.
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry.
Javik?
Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It's a trap! Deflected it.
You mean the Protheans? But that would imply Athame.
Is not what you believe her to be.
Nah, I love that. That's why I like bringing Javik on this mission, because he always has interesting things to say.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Oravoras. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
He's saying it outright.
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
So is their goddess fake? Their goddess is a Prothean. Is basically what it comes down to. You know, their goddess Athame is just a Prothean. You know, plain and simple.
How about this?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
You're still an asshole, Javik. Lots of good lore, but you're still an asshole. More manuscript.
How about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to
And no one thinks he looks just like Javik?
Don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Alright, continuing on. Let's go through all the other ones. I think we already did this one. Did we do this one? Don't remember.
What about this one?
Another page from the Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Quit being a dick. That's my job.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
Alright, and this one more manuscript.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
And this is...
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers.
She looks just like a Prothean.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here.
Shepard is the only dick allowed here. Exactly.
Athame was us.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
They're not going to make it. And just reverse to the other one, it looks like.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth.
Alright, that's enough talk. Here we go.
Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this.
Dun dun
We're going to have to
dun.
figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then
Too
why
bad.
does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
Now, if Javik isn't here, then it would say Shepard will go, there's a beacon here. Because he feels it because of the cipher. Oh, we still gotta do it anyway.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are hoarding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
Explains a lot.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
Yeah, Protheans played God too much.
Leaving behind this sort of information was a mistake. We never really earned it. We just decoded it.
No species has enough time to earn it. The Reapers always destroy them. Without our knowledge, you would have no hope of winning this war.
If the wrong people had gotten their hands on this, who knows what could have happened.
You mean like Cerberus?
I'd like to think my government was at least careful about it.
But maybe too careful. No one's left to tell us how this works.
Now we got a Prothean here. I got the cipher.
Talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible.
Alright, just running around hitting things.
I think you're Prothean, Shepard. It
no.
must be the cipher you got back on Pharos years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
No connection here.
That's fine. We're gonna run around getting everything.
Find what we need. Finish.
Doesn't look like a connection.
Oh, the one over here. There we go. Very good.
I'd say that one counts.
That isn't what we need.
There we go.
No connection here.
Hold on, I can only run so fast. Almost got. Oh, there we go.
The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to...
There we go.
Last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
No. Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He
I picked the right one.
in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Not yet.
Were all Protheans so grim?
Yeah, I think they were.
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them.
Sounds familiar.
It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
Also sounds familiar.
As much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assume the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
There's where the catalyst comes in.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
Yeah, it ain't over yet, dude.
We haven't been annihilated yet. We're fighting the Reapers right now.
As does every cycle. But resistance is not enough. Conventional means will not defeat the Reapers.
We already know that. That's why we're building the Crucible. We found your plans.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Yeah, they weren't Dick Shepard.
I know a thing or two about killing Reapers. Just tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. He can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
It's Dickbag Kailang.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
Shepard.
Oh, surprise.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. T'Soni. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
Yeah, he's indoctrinated.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Yeah, you're starting to sound a whole lot like Saren right now.
The Reapers have it right? You're indoctrinated. You're doing just what they want.
I could say the same of you. Wasting time on a war that can't be won.
At least I'm fighting.
Never question my ability to fight. I've been fighting them longer than you can imagine. And don't
Not very well, clearly.
You know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
I might have believed you once, but you've gone too far.
Shepard, you're out of your depth. There are choices coming that you're not equipped to make.
At least I'll be
doing pretty good so far.
You're just some
I've got lots of renegade points.
No, there's a better way forward. Humanity can be so much more.
I'm finishing the Crucible, and I'm sending the Reapers back to hell.
I can't let you do that. Leng, the commander has something I need. Please relieve him of it. And then bring me the data.
Understood.
Alright, and unfortunately... Alright, we're just gonna stasis him. Can we stasis him? Oh, he doesn't stasis for very long, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and start channel.
It's slower than I imagined. Your friend Thane died like a coward.
You'll be joining soon.
Alright, let's just keep throwing shit at him.
If I do nothing else but I've been hit, cover me while I recharge.
Bastard.
Commander, the gunship.
Yeah, we'll get in cover, dude.
Get to cover! I've got this.
Too bad there's nothing you can do to really kill him. Alright, let's do that right there.
Finally, a real fight.
Yeah, you're the one that's just running around all over the place. Javik's holding his own just fine with against you.
I need to recharge. Cover me.
Alright, can you guys get cover, please?
The gunship's taking up position.
ain't got nothing, you dickbag. Okay, quit doing all these damn cartwheels. Cartwheel after cartwheel.
It's a pity the wizards never last.
You haven't even touched me yet.
There's only
Dude
one
talks a
way
lot of
to succeed.
trash.
Target the supports.
This is a really, really deep hole. Not the best structural support for a temple.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
I cannot wait to do his renegade trigger. That's going to be quite fun. That's a very, very big beacon. Come on, get up there, Shepard. No!
Shepard! Hang on!
Now, of course the Reaper's just gonna let him go.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing.
Javik's not looking too good there. The question is, how did these guys get off the planet when everything's going to hell like that? Feels good to shank them. Yeah, it does. That trigger's the best. It's kind of one of those renegade triggers you always do.
Commander Shepard, are you there? Commander.
Counselor. The mission.
Contact with Thessia has been cut off. When will the Crucible be ready to use?
Counselor. I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
Why not?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Total loss.
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then I should be going. Plans must be put in motion. Continuity of civilization has to be considered. I never imagined this day would come.
None of us did. I'm
Well, that was rude.
sorry.
She hung up on me.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Hey, we're in stealth mode. We're
Get
fine.
us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared. No matter what. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
Sounds good.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Speak up, children.
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay and extrapolate his destination. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war refugees.
Coincidence? I think not. Don't just stare at her.
You think it's worth checking out, Trey?
There you go. Actually say something.
Yes, sir. I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
There we go.
If that's where Kai Leng went, then that's where we're headed.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Yera system. You were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
Hey, slim's better than nothing.
How slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
All right, let's go talk to everyone. All right, what do you got? All right, Space Dad.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in what the Reapers were capable of. But I also knew what I was capable of.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle.
Yeah, well, getting your ass handed to you didn't mean total destruction of the galaxy.
So maybe Kai Leng did beat you.
He didn't beat me. He ran away. He cheated.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none, but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here, and it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
Nah, no room for chance. We're going to
This
renegade.
whole war on a hope and a prayer.
Well, truth is, we could use a bit of both right now. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
All right, let's go look at stuff here. All right, 7660. I lost a little bit because of that chick that committed suicide. All right, let's go talk to everyone.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Oh, there was more than just one.
But there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
She's not wrong.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
You got anything?
Thanks for listening, Commander.
No
It was
problem.
a good idea. And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
In any event, good luck,
Thank you.
Commander.
All right, we got mail. Let's go take a look at that. We'll look here first. All right, Collector Cruiser. They'd say what a Collector Cruiser out in the far rim. By reports of a hell of a battle right now. It's dead in space and loaded with intel. I like intel. Sent Leviathan enthrallment team to secure the ship, but they went dark almost immediately afterwards. We're probably subject to what happened with these vessels, and they could use help. We don't want to hear it, Commander, but you're too valuable to risk on this one. Send it in the team. Oh, you open this message. So Kai Lang is talking shit. All right. Ray and our military has already been overwhelmed, so they should. How can I ask for help? Oh, finally they're doing something here. Ooh, memory shards. All right. Alright, so what does that give us? Oh, Emerald has convened a session with Lot's command over the QEC in order to discuss the Council's request to help evacuate Thessia. Your presence is requested. Okay, well, let's check that out. Alright, Admiral Tackett, Shepard. The Admirals were just discussing. Mikhailovich, I remember him. How these young people have screwed us at every turn, and Ahern here wants us to play the Good Samaritan. Ahern's dead. He was like one of the I think he was what, the original Solarian counselor. The mod didn't account for that. So the Matriarch's collective assets and the council will stand in the bodies of the dead soldiers. Alright, I know the Renegade would be to pick Mikhailovich, but he was a dick. And I don't like him, so I'm going to go with Ahern. The dead Ahern. Yeah, we're still going against Mikhailovich because he's a dickhead, so no treaty. I spoke with the counselor to say he was surprised and relieved that we were even considering their effort. Understanding, however, she feels that two fleets will be more effective. Getting job done. Are you shitting me? Two fleets, almost half our forces. The sixth fleet and a few. Yeah, let's take Normandy. It's got stealth. Alright, let's look at the journal. In 7. I still haven't. It still doesn't let me do that. I don't know what that is. Nope, up. Alright. That worked out. Do we got a new email? Priority to order Thessia. Alright. Alright, let's launch the evacuation. See what that does. Diana Allers. Trust me. If there's one thing I know, it's how to get. Alright, sure. Sure, I'll let you help me. So I guess we're gonna get a little cutscene here, maybe.
Reaper IFF.
Take us in, Joker.
In exchange for your assistance, the Thessian government has granted you access to one of the remote military research facilities on Thessia where the beacon is kept. You stand before it, you start to hear the whispers of an echo and observe a dull glow emanating from it as inactive monolith. As you approach, you feel your mind begin to commune with the device, only to be snapped back to the present by the sound of a distant explosion devastating the surface above you. The ever-present reminder that you are running out of time. Continue. Oh, we got the long version here. Important gameplay notes. In order to interact with both the Thessian cities and the evacuation, must scan each location every time. Alright. Oh, hello there.
I found something.
I don't understand what's going on here. Mercenaries. Evacuation begins. Oh, I got to scan every time. All right.
Your extinction is inevitable.
I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Let's see. Engaging minimal resistance, weapons, live fighters. Da, 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 da. All right, good. Keep it up. All right, let's do that. First fleet. Caught Reaper enforcements. Caught in a trap. All right, message to someone. The Reapers are moving quickly and engaging resistant fires near the landing perimeters. We've been attempting to hold them back with heavy weapons. So far, no sign of the big ones. Thank goddess. What are our orders? Let's go resistance fighters. Oh, second plate, second plate. These command troops just came out of nowhere. Flight items, we've lost this scene. Nympha. Must be 30 and 50 big ones. All ships engaged. Recover. Negative continued evacuation. Alright, I guess we're... Fleets take damage. Fine. From our Hovercraft commander, several Hades cannons near the edge of the sea are opening up. A couple of transports went down. Cargo and all. Go back and hit our command center. We're losing ground quickly. My people can't hold much, how much longer. Orphans and civilians. No. Matriarchs. That would be the Renegade choice. We're going with Renegade. Quarians, do something. We got to withdraw. Well, that's kind of cool. Mixing in little cutscenes and things like that. I like that. All right, limited success. All right. All right, we need to go talk to everybody now. That was incredibly weird, kind of. All right, Joker, here we go.
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save.
You're not wrong.
So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
Yeah, you're out of line.
You're a damn good pilot, Joker. And I put up with a lot because of that. But we're in the middle of a war.
And here he's going to talk about his sister.
Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago.
I'm sorry, Joker, but I'm sorry I killed your sister, but I took care of her.
I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like, more than Torfan, where you put your whole damn squad through a meat grinder. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I don't need help. I'm Dick Shepard.
When I want a damn pep talk, I'll ask for one. Otherwise, you're my pilot, not my therapist. Are we clear?
Yes, Commander.
Ouch.
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, EDI.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
I love Edie. Edie's awesome. Alright, let's go talk to everybody else. Alright, let's go down to Shuttle Bay first. Alright, Cortez.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
Nothing? Alright. James?
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
Take that back.
If you're
Dick
trying to
Shepard's
make me
not
feel
human.
better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Alright, good news. Well, wait, you got more?
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
A little insensitive there, James.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you. Ready when you are.
Alright. Alright, engineering. Let's go talk to Javik. Oh, we have a cutscene here, if I remember correctly.
Those
Yep.
were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
Hey, they did humans
You
too.
wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd appreciate you using it from now on.
No, let them go. Let's see it.
No, you're not worth it. There's been enough death today.
Man, I wish you would have finished that.
She's having a bad day. We all are.
It will get worse. There is no time to coddle the feelings of a depressed Asari. We recover from this defeat, or we die.
Still can't do that, little guy? Alright.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers.
He's a
If there
prisoner
is to be
of
victory in this
indoctrinated
war,
Cerberus.
It will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
Next to the power of the dark side. Oh, wait, wrong franchise.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothe the Prothean. I insisted he allow me to throw him out the airlock. I am with my own thoughts.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, continuing on through here. Man, that bug still isn't fixed. Where's Tali? I think I might know where Tali's at. Is Tali snogging with Garrus? Nope, she's missing. Oh, Tali's getting drunk. I remember that now. Alright. She's using her emergency induction port. Well, I'm gonna talk to her, Diana, real fast.
Have you found your story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
Yeah, I don't think we should be worried about that.
I don't know. Never really been unlucky. Commander.
Alright. Up the next level.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this.
Oh, poor
Not even
Tali.
after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her?
She wasn't there
You've
after
known her as
Noveria.
long as any of us. And with Palaven.
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I'll go talk to her. It's
I
fine.
just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
I'll go talk to Liara.
Thanks, Shepard. Thanks, Shepard.
That's it? Alright. Anybody move around in here? You're still in here, buddy? You doing alright? That was a rough mission. Alright. Well, hello there.
I'm sorry, Shepard. You alright?
I'm Dick Shepard. I'm
fine.
great.
Liara?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll talk to her.
No, I got it.
This isn't something she should deal with by herself.
I'll
Same
go
goes
talk
for
to
you.
her.
Sure.
I guess we know what Liara's going through. Just thinking about Earth, you know? What a waste. Shepard?
Okay. You're done? Fine. Does this change? Nope, that's it. Alright, it doesn't change. Alright, lots more people around. I do like that.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every
Well, that's
scrap
good
of
to
good
hear.
news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
Yeah, that's the right
If it
choice.
means anything, I would have given the Primarch the same advice.
Yeah, there's that ruthless calculus again.
I do like that expression.
Speaking of which, I hear the Solarians are helping us out. How did you manage that?
You don't want to know.
Careful negotiation about strategy.
If that strategy involved paying a price to save Earth, I wouldn't be one to judge you, Shepard.
Yeah, well, we had to get, we had to save Morden.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the Elusive Man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure a battle doesn't make a war, Shepard.
Hey, why didn't you finish what you were
still in
saying?
this. Have you checked on Liara? She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget. Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Ling's body. You'll get your chance.
Oh, yes.
Not right now.
All right. Now let's go talk to Liara.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that.
Well, hello there.
How did this happen, Shepard?
Lots
My
and lots
entire
of Reaper
civilization.
ships.
The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along. And I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Hey, you did
Liara,
everything we could.
You had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
Nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari
Actually, you didn't tell him anything. It was
I
all Javik's
demanded
fault.
their help.
He did it.
Liara, I need you present. I need your help looking for the catalyst.
I can't forget the destruction of my home.
Dick
I didn't
Shepard
say
says
that.
it so.
I want to know if you'll be ready for the next mission.
Of course I am. I understand.
Okay, so...
I'd welcome anything to occupy my mind right now, Shepard.
You know, when I get around to playing the remaster, I am going to be extremely glad to play it mostly Paragon because, goddamn, I kind of feel dirty with some of these Renegade choices here. Oh, those are all from the Eden Prime monitors, I think.
I need some time, Shepard.
All right, baby, you got time. No problem.
Greetings, Commander.
All right, I talked to her.
Hopefully she's doing better now.
Thanks for talking to her. Neither of us knew what to say.
There's not much we can say, but being there helps.
Thanks, Shepard.
You're welcome. All right, back up we go. All right, I am gonna call it right there. I could start the Horizon mission, but I wouldn't have time to really finish it and do much after that. So I'm gonna pick up there tomorrow night, and we're gonna get the Horizon mission done, and hopefully even get the Cerberus base done tomorrow. Just depending on how much time we have. But thank you very much, everybody, for coming out. I really appreciate it, and I will see y'all guys tomorrow night. Thank you very much, and have a great evening.